Welcome back, everyone. Here we are with the Jansno X50, and today I'm going to be doing a range test, like a legit range test. I want to see how far this beast can ride. It's alleged it can do about 80 kilometers on a single charge of the battery. I've got my doubts. I kind of reckon around 50 kilometers, doing real world riding. As you can see, this thing just fits easily in the car. This is one of my most favorite cheap Chinese e-bikes. It rides actually like a dream for the price. Really, really cool. Let me get this thing out. There we go. This was actually quite easy to fit in my car and fits in no problemo. Let's put our battery in, lock it into place. All right, just got to make sure we got our number plate. That's it. Let's turn this beast on. We have a full tank of gas. We're setting our trip meter to 0 kilometers, and we are gonna see what this baby can do. Please subscribe. All right, let's go. I'm starting over here at Springwood. We are going to be going up the V1. And just enjoy our day out. It's a little bit overcast, but I think we're gonna have a great time. Let's get to the beginning of the track. In case if you don't know, Moss Street is just down there. This is a very popular start point or parking spot for the V1 all the way up to Brisbane. And this is it. This is it, peeps. So what the plan, Stan, is we're going to be going no higher than pedal assist level 3. Now on my settings, level 2 is only going to take me to about 24.5 kilometers per hour. That's too slow for me, bro. We're going to go a bit faster than that. And on pedal assist level 3, this maxes out at 30 kilometers per hour. So that's a nice, I guess, fairly legal speed limit to be riding. And I want to give you a real world impression or idea what you can expect riding the X50, you know, at a real world type of pace, I guess. What I want to do, I want to go, I think, up Norman Creek Bikeway, cycleway. We'll see if we get to Brisbane River, and we'll sort of go to Kangaroo Point and back down the V1 again. So yeah, should be great fun. Hey, so in case if you missed it, I've done a few videos on this, only because I like it so much. I did my initial review video. I kind of did some bike ride videos around Logan City and whatnot. This may be the final one where I'm just doing an actual range test. And look, the battery here, 48 volt, 816 watt hour capacity or 17 amp hours. They say about 80 kilometers. And look, I think that may be something that's achievable in pedal assist 1. Pedal assist 1, I think, goes only something like 12 kilometers an hour or something. Mate, that ain't real world stuff. So that's the idea of this video. Let's see what we can do if we're actually going like a bit more realistic pace. It's going at 32 kilometers an hour. I'm going down a hill a bit here on the V1. And heck, I think I'll try to keep you updated with when the battery life goes down a bar. Now, something that I've noticed on all of these style of e-bikes, and this one's no exception, sometimes the battery bar goes down and you're like, oh, it's just gone down. But then you stop pedaling and it kind of goes back up. Yeah, so it's not always 100%, but the battery indicator gives you a rough idea of the life that's left, you know, in the juice tank. Got a couple of other kids on the cycleway here. Look, I'm doing 31. They're doing probably about 55. I'm kind of jealous at the moment, but look, that's the reality of life, mate. We've got all these different e-bike rules coming in, and in all honesty, they're not going to work. That's just the reality. What we need are not more enforcement rules. We need a education program of courteous and respectful riding. And to be fair, I didn't show it on film, but those kids, they're doubling each other. They've both got helmets. And they went past me a bit on the slow side, and they gave me a courteous wave. And I'll tell you what, my impression of them, no matter what you say, when there's a little bit of courtesy and respect, everyone's happy. All right, and kudos to those two young fellas. They actually gave me a bit of a good impression about them. Anyways, I'll get off my high horse now and get back to riding. I gotta say, this bike is I said it every single time, it's a nice, smooth ride, this bike. It's really, really good. I would, however, go on their website if you're planning to buy this bike and get the hydraulic brake upgrade. It will cost you about $180 or $200 extra, but for the price, it's absolutely great bang for buck, and it'll be worth it. I don't know why, but I just want to press the horn button. Yeah! Woo! Yahoo! Woo! Up on my battery indicator, it's gone down to 4 bars. It's only after 6.5 kilometers of riding. So that's interesting. Down to 4 bars already, but I have been going 30 kilometers an hour. I've put it down to pedal assist level 2. I think what I might do is fluctuate between the two, so I'm not just pushing it at 30 clicks. I'll go between 25 top speed and 30 kilometers top speed. I'll alternate between the two. Maybe I can get a little bit more mileage and just have a little bit less range anxiety, I guess. But at the end of the day, who cares, mate? Like, range anxiety, you got pedals, mate. It's a bicycle, so you can ride wherever you like, although it will be a bit tougher because it's only got the Shimano 7 SIS gear system here. That ain't the greatest, but it'll get you out of trouble. You can still pedal wherever you need to go. Chopping trees. Just don't chop your limbs. There you go, fellas. Earning 130k a year, chopping a bit of wood and sitting down on milk crates, mate. I can see another cyclist just up ahead. Here's a cute little car park that they call the Kiss and Ride car park. Kiss your loved one and say goodbye and just ride. Here we're at Kessels Road, and I've almost caught up to this pro cyclist just up ahead of me. Let's see if the X50 can outride a pro cyclist. I don't know why, but I definitely find it trickier on these fat e-bikes to ride with no hands on the handlebars. I'm more comfortable doing this on my normal e-bikes, my standard dual suspensions, but these ones, geez, I kind of feel like I'm going all over the shop. Look, Mum, no hands. Oh, look, Mum, shopping trolley. Let's power up this hill. Went past the pro cyclist, pro rider. Now I'm in front. Yes, I'm gonna win gold or win something. Right, I've just clocked over 11 kilometers. And the battery is still at 4 bars. 11 kilometers, 4 bars. Yeah. Oh man. Traffic lights. All right, going up the Tarragindi Hill. There's actually a e-trike, a guy riding a 3-wheeler up ahead in front of me. That'll be interesting if I can catch up to him. He's a bit of a speed demon. I'm still just chugging along in level 2, so yeah, just it feels pretty slow for me though. Hey, one thing I'm noticing about the e-trike rider is he ain't pedaling nothing. I'm pedaling like crazy, mate. I actually am doing pedaling. He's just riding like on cream, you know. He's just sliding down so nicely. I don't know. He's just using throttle only, mate. That's exactly what he's doing. Going down here, we can turn our motor off. We can pedal it a little bit more. I do like how comfortable it feels standing up on the bike here. Look, I'm doing 37.7, 38 kilometers an hour going down here. On some of my other bikes, yeah, I can definitely fly probably like about 45 to 50 Ks down here. Oh, I'm up to 41. That's a no motor. Feels pretty nice, feels smooth. 43. Ooh, feels nice and smooth on my tushy. Like the seat on the X50, it is actually really good. Probably one of the best ones out of the lot that I've been riding. Let's use a horn. Yeah. Woohoo! I don't know why, but I just love pressing that horn. It's loud as. All right. That e-trike rider, I reckon he's, I don't know, he's fanging it at probably 35 kilometers an hour. I could do that too if I felt like it. There he is. Jeez, I just can't catch up to him. Hey mate, slow it down, will ya? You gotta obey the rules. I'm catching up to him slowly. I think I gotta turn on my jet motor a bit to the next higher value. Eye on the prize. Level 3. Yeah, I had to turn it up to level 3. I couldn't let old mate just keep in front of me. I don't know why. That whole competitive side of me came out. I think he's just still there somewhere behind me. But it was actually a pretty cool looking e-trike. Had a nice big battery on there. Kind of like the one from the Rattan bike, a big capacity battery. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I just had to chuck it up a level and go faster. Just a little bit. I'm sorry. All right, very soon we are going to be turning off and hitting the Norman Creek Bikeway. Very soon, bro. Norman Creek Bikeway goes down to this this big drainway down here. That's a legal place where you can do all the graffiti that you like. Yeah, but we're just going to keep on going past. A couple of nice tunnels coming up. That's pretty cool, eh? Yeah, Brisbane street art. All right, let's keep heading down the actual bikeway. Just this whole drainage canal, it's pretty cool. Jeez, it's a whole freeway on here with all the vehicles here at the moment. All right, we've got more tunnels down here, bro. And look, we're just going through some parklands. As you can see, really, really nice cycleway. I keep saying it over and over. Going to be going underneath a bridge here, are we? Yes, we are. It's been a little while since I've ridden down here, so I've kind of forgotten, you know, some of the highlights. This is definitely a highlight. It's a little bridge and a big bridge just over here. Now, I remember last time going over this bridge here. That's not the way, bro. We've got to keep going straight. It kind of comes to, I don't know, some college or something there. But we want to go straight, otherwise that's a dead end. But the Norman Creek, it's all in there. Like, that's really nice, pristine creek line. It's so pristine, if I had my Catadine water filter, I'd make a cup of joe using the Norman Creek H2O. Yeah, one of the truly nice parts of this whole cycling route. I'm really glad that I took the bike out here to test it out here. Don't know if you can catch the view, but you're seeing the whole creek line there. Got an inlet here, or an outlet. Huh. We have officially hit Coorparoo. Once again, just can't stress how beautiful and pristine this cycling path is over here. Like, check out all these mangrove type of trees. Heading over the creek right here. Look, I'm still on 4 battery bars. I've been riding in level 3 for the last, I don't know, 7 Ks. I'm up to 21 kilometers now. I actually saw a sign down here, NCB, so that's where I'm going to follow. Yeah. Got a cool tunnel here. Look at that. It's actually pretty stinky. Let's not hang around here too long. Coorparoo Business Park, okay. I don't remember too much of this now, so it's actually pretty good that I'm doing it again. Geez, I realise I've made a wrong turn. I've got to backtrack a little bit. I shouldn't have come all the way to this Coorparoo Business Park. Let's go back to that parkland where the skate ramps were, and I'm meant to be going, yeah, over there in a different direction. Nevertheless, still nice checking out this little part. I knew this kind of felt unfamiliar. She's unfamiliar, mate. Back through my sweet little tunnel. Yeah, back at the park. Instead of going that way, I should have gone this way. Kind of, my gut was telling me to go this way, but I don't know. I saw that NCB sign and I went off that way. This is where you're meant to go. That's right. We go down here, we cross over, and we get onto the other side of the road there.
You love it?
I do, actually. Yeah.
What is it? It goes fast, all that sort of thing. What's the rough price of one of those?
Oh, this one's actually really cheap. About $1,200.
My son's at me over one and I'm thinking I wouldn't mind one. You know what I mean?
They're a bit of fun. I review these things and yeah, doing a bit of a range test.
What's that one?
Jansno.
Jansno, okay.
Yeah, it's like now.
Yeah, right. What speed do you get up on it?
Oh, look, they rate this to, limit it to 25, but all of them can go faster than that.
What,
so top
the
speed,
shipping thing or whatever they say?
Oh yeah, it's not much. They're all the same, but top speed's probably about 50 Ks on this.
That's all right.
Which is pretty, oh look, it's better than walking around all day.
And how long do you get out of your battery roughly?
That's why I'm doing a range test. They're claiming about 80 kilometres, but I think probably about
per charge?
Per charge.
That's pretty good.
But I think it's going to be about 60 Ks. That's what I'm doing a test today.
Yeah, no, that's good. No, thanks for sharing.
That's okay.
No, looks not too bad.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thanks, mate.
Man, I kind of talk like a salesman, don't I? Yeah. Jansno, $1,200, mate. Oh, mate, I should have been in sales. With me and my WOG accent. Oh, mountain biking, yeah. That actually kind of felt pretty good. All right, look, a bitter reality has been hitting me. The time is 1:10, and my missus said I'd better be home before 2:30. We have an appointment, and I've been going too slow. Like, I've been riding too safe, and I've still got 4 bars left. Look, I'm not going to go down to level 2 anymore. Like, that's a grandpa level. I mean, heck, I am a grandpa. But we're going to start going it up to, you know, a young grandpa level, okay? Enough of this slow nonsense. So at least level 3 and a bit more real world riding. Man, I'll tell you what, that gentleman I was speaking to, he's like, oh, that's all right. Mate, he's given me a little bit more oomph to really ride this a bit harder. So thank you, sir. It's because of you I'm going to be pushing this a little bit harder. No more this silly 25 kilometers an hour business. Look at these old things, eh? An old train line used to go here, I reckon. Watch out, you silly turkey. You're my mate. We'll ride up on the road a little, then I'm going to chuck a left down another route that I've never gone before. On my previous Norman Bikeway video, I just followed this all the way to the end. But today, we're going to follow one of these pathways down here, I think. There's the creek, somewhere just past the creek over here. Yeah, over here. What's this called? Is this still called the Norman Creek Bikeway? Because last time I just went to the end and I came to, I think it's called Shaftesbury Avenue. And if you haven't seen my video, the original Norman Creek Bikeway video I did, I think it's Shaftesbury. I went down to the old abandoned ferry, and there's a massive abandoned house. It's a rich man's house. No one lives over there. It's pink in colour. Some famous bloke used to own it, I think, or still does. And I went underneath, and I had my cup of joe underneath his house up on the rocks. Like, it's actually pretty funny, actually. Pretty stinky too, but pretty cool nonetheless. Look at all these schmoes playing tennis. Tennis is a schmoes game. All right, where to now, bro? Geez, I haven't been on this side of town before. It's pretty cool. Got the creek just down here. Man, I wish I wasn't pressed for time and on a mission just to see the range on this thing, because I wouldn't mind actually probably having a cup of joe here, but I ain't got time for that. And I'm still on 4 bars. Like, their 80 kilometre range may actually have some substance to it. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm on Heath Street, and if I just go all the way up there, that'll take me to where I need to go. Yeah, those bikes look okay. Not as good as the X50 though. All right, let's go up this hill. Back it up to level 4, mate. Stop pussyfooting around. Get up to the main drag, the main bikeway up here, and let's just go. All right, we've come to Musgrove Park. It's just off to my right. We'll just keep on this cycleway here. It's going to bring us to Kangaroo Point and back on the V1. And geez, still says 4 battery bars. It's coming up to 27 kilometers. Not bad, bro, not bad. We've got the Clem Jones tunnel just over here. I'm working so hard. Watch out, my whippersnipper friend. Oh, mate. Whippersnipping all over my face. All right, we are coming towards the Story Bridge. We're going to go not over it, but kind of under a tunnel before it. Oh, watch out, mate. Got a pro cyclist up there. Got to catch up. I'll do my little hand turn signal. Oh, gotta obey the rules. This is going underneath the before the Story Bridge, right? And which way are we going to go? Let's go through Brizzy. This is the Kangaroo Point Bridge. Pretty nice, eh? Like this is one of the highlights here. Mate, get on the right side. Brisbane City, hey? Mate, that cyclist that was in front of me, mate, he was fanging it. And he ain't got no motor. Don't know where he went. He's disappeared. Alright, this is Botanical Gardens here in Brizzy. You got a big cannon. I think just now I'm starting to go down to 3 battery bars. 3. Done 29 kilometers, 3 bars. It's pretty nice riding around here. Brisbane, mate. Alright, mate, we're coming up to the, what's it called? The Goodwill Bridge. At the back end of QUT. This will be our final bridge, and we'll get on back to the V1 after this. Let's just pull up for a moment. Get a bit of a thumbnail, mate. All right, that's enough. Let's go. Righto, let's get out of here. All right, I've noticed I've just come down to level 2 on my battery bar. About 31 kilometers in mileage now. So I've got about 20 clicks to get back to the start point. And I've got time against me, it's 1:30. I've got to get back there before 2:30, mate. And this is the start of the V1 North. And you all who live in Brizzy, you know this like the back of your hand, right? Maybe you don't. It starts with an uphill climb, a leg burner. My legs are burning, bro. Not on the Jans now. All right. Now from here, I want to just smash it out as quick as I can. I'm not going to go faster than level 3. Level 3 is enough, otherwise I think it'll burn up too much juice. All right, let's just go. No more talking. Stop distracting me with your gorgeous looks. You X50 gorgeous bike. Mate, they're doing off-track exploration. I like it. So 132. Look, what I think I'll do is I'll do a lot of this in level 3, then maybe the last 10 Ks or whatever before my start point where the car is. I might give it all she's got, Scotty. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's a little bit strange because it was saying 2 battery bars. Now it's jumped back up to 3 battery bars. It's like a typical woman. She can't make up her mind. Going past the Green Slopes bus station. Geez, 141. Let's put it up to level 4. This is a bit of a long stretch just here beside Norman Creek. Level 4 takes me up to around 36 kilometers an hour. I am going up a slight 1% incline. All right, she's jumped from battery level 3 down to 2. Look, that's because I'm pushing it in pedal assist level 4. So there's no doubt about it, there's a direct correlation with more amount of juice being required. The higher the level you're going to ride in, the harder the motor is going to push and be required to work. And so, yeah, your battery ain't going to last as long. Oh man. I don't want my wife to yell at me. I better push it. It's 1:44 p.m. Yeah, okay. Come on, let's go. Or else my wife will be angry. All you're doing is riding your bikes and filming all day. We got appointments. I'm joking, honey. You don't sound like that at all. I love you. Coming up the Tarragindi Hill. We all love this, don't we, guys? Yes. Battery is still at level 2. It did creep down to level 1 about 3 kilometers back, but she's gone back to level 2. Like I said, she can't make up her mind. It's good to see the guys earning 130k have got off their Halls milk crates and they're actually out there doing something. That's great, mate. Keep it up. Still got 2 battery bars left. We're up to 45 kilometers and these people are looking at me just talking to myself. Yeah! Toot toot! Oh, 5 past 2. Oh boy. I'm gonna be cutting it thin. Cutting it thin big time, bro. All right, I got 2 battery bars. Let's chuck it up to level 4. Let's just go, go, go. 47 kilometers. I think I've got about, I don't know, maybe 5 kilometers left to get back to the car, something like that. All right, I can tell you I've gone down to battery bar level 1, number 1. I've got a lot of headwind coming against me. I'm going up a hill. This is going to be burning up all the remaining juice. 50 kilometers. I've just hit 50. Last couple of kilometers left. Battery level 1. Oh. I'm trying to push it. Oh, KFC, lead me not into temptation. And heck, I may as well chuck it up to level 5. Let's use up the last remaining bit of juice. It's 2:15. Oh, I better get this thing in the car and hightail it out of here. All right, here we go, here we go. Oh boy. All right, and this is the final conclusion. One battery bar left. I did 52.4 kilometers up on the Riga there. The time is about 2:15. I better get going. Hope you enjoyed the video. This gives you an idea of an actual range test. Look, in all honesty, the bike probably could do, I reckon, probably about 70 kilometers. 80, don't know, but look, I felt the need that I had to turn up the level to go faster to get back to here sooner, but I think if I would have kept the pedal assist level down, probably could do 70 kilometers. I think realistically that is not unrealistic. If you're keen on getting one of these X50s, well, check out the link that I'm leaving for you in the description of the video.